one of the questions that you have to consider is, what is the cost? What is the cost of applying? What is the cost of actually having your own brand that is owned by you from the very top, from the all the way to the right of the dot, all the way down to the smallest subdomain level? What is the cost of that? That is on the one side. You should balance that with what is the cost of taking your existing locale on the internet, your existing URL, and what is the risk associated with the loss of that? When Microsoft lost hotmail.co.uk for a while, you could probably put a dollar number on it. When Google lost google.de for a while, you could probably put a dollar number on it. And in each one of those cases, those large companies had to go and work with some other external party in another country, in another jurisdiction, with another time zone, to try and restore what was business critical for their company, but perhaps was just normal operational behavior for some third-party registry, for some external company. Do you really want to put the fate of your company online, outside of your control, when you have the opportunity to take control and to own your own destiny? What is the cost of loss? Not just what is the cost of owning and applying for your own brand, but what is the real cost if, in keeping with the status quo, and if you end up, due to an inadvertent, manual, or automated error, you end up losing control of your entire identity online, yourcompanyname.com, yourcompanyname.co.uk. If you lose that, if you simply forgot to renew it, you can probably restore it in a few hours. It'll probably take 2 days for it to propagate on all of the internet. But if you forgot to renew it and someone else grabbed it and took it away from you, well, hey, all the best. And probably the IT director will be sweating bullets on that front. And if you're the CFO, it's one of those things where you look at and you say, what was the corporate governance practice? How did we ensure that something so valuable, an asset so valuable as our identity online, was protected well? You would never do this for your physical property. Why would you do that for your online property? Think about that. There's a real opportunity to take your brand and to make your company name be the company name at the right of the dot, rather than a .com, rather than a .co.uk or a .in or a .cn or any other name like that. You have that opportunity. It's a tight window. Think about it and talk to your CEO, talk to your CFO, talk to your CTO or your CMO, and start thinking about what you need to do. And if you're on the board, this is something that you ought to bring up in front of the risk committee and ask this question: has the risk committee assessed the risk of not applying for your own company brand? Has the risk committee assessed the risk of keeping probably one of the most valuable assets of your company completely in the hands of a third party? Control your brand, control your destiny, make it happen online. You have the power to do that in just a very short while. Thank you.